to like pause and be mindful, like literally. So then bringing in, how can we bring in religion to the positive? How can we bring in the soul piece? Really just even slowing down and pausing to accept and connect, or accept that I don't like my body. You can even accept I don't like this body part. That's actually part of our soulful journey. Soul is about love. Our soul journey is really a love journey, right? Love of self. And then we can receive love. We can actually give authentic love.
Yes.
And
only
then,
when you, yes, that's a great point. Yeah. When you can embrace the self-love moment, then you can work on someone else.
Yeah. And sex. Now, I talk about the sex journey like I assume everyone knows what that is. It is not just about, okay, the mechanics of sex, having intercourse. I mean, it is literally, we are on a sex journey from young. When, like, the whole consent piece. Consent is massive right now. How incapable we are of managing the consent conversations in this world.
Very incapable.
Right? And so this consent journey begins back in the day when we were getting hugged by family members without being allowed to choose.
Yes.
So
kiss your grandma who you see once a year.
And she's got furry face.
And you have no idea who she is. But kiss her now. Do it in front of everyone.
Right.
Like, that's not autonomy.
Right.
For that child.
So that's when I'm talking about the sexual journey. I'm talking about all of that. And so I bring that into this whole soulful journey of loving self and loving other, being able to receive love and give authentic love, because we get to express that in our bodies and to ourselves and to other. And so that's the interweaving of soul and body and then mind and getting creative. And that's when you get
and
to
then
be,
you can have fun.
That's when you can use like bracelets that are beautiful and all of a sudden they turn into something slightly wicked.
Yeah.
Oh, and see, that's fun. See, religion gives us a lot of good kink material.
It does.
Like, so thank you.
Taboo-ness
Right? It's
of
so thank you.
So that's a good
I
thing.
appreciate that too.
What I feel like a good place to end this on would be like, because I've got my own version of this. What do you wish you knew when you were younger about sex?
You know,
and
that
religion?
immediately went to mind is that sex is like, if I in the context back then, sex is good.
Yes.
Because now I wouldn't even use the word good.
Yeah.
But back then, if someone just said sex is good, and then we could deal with all the parameters and things that made us safe and it aligned with our values, all of that, that one sentence would have altered so much.
Sex is good.
Sex is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny.
Yeah. I wish
Sex good.
Sex good. Body bad. Body good. For me, I was like, when I think about it, I'm like, what could have helped me? What could have helped me? Because for me, as a super young person, I was just wanting positive attention, wanting positive feedback, wanting love so desperately that I think what I needed to be told was that I was loved and that everything I was trying to seek, that I could get that. I could get that by myself. Even the sex stuff, like talking about masturbation, like you can get all these feelings, all these body closeness, endorphin feelings that you are craving like crazy, hormones raging. You can, like, I will never have kids. I mean, but if I did, I would be like, here is a vibrator, like, goodbye.
Well, I love what you're saying, because if you intertwine those, sex is good.
Yes.
And all is within you and accessible within you. Yeah. And that's all you, that's the message.
Yeah. The Wizard of Oz message.
Oh,
you had the ability to go home the whole time.
That.
It was always
we should do a
within
new
you,
version,
Dorothy.
right? A Wizard of Oz, the sex version.
Yes,
that's awesome. Yeah. Anyway,
I
digress.
We digress. Okay, let's start talking about anything that you have coming up in the future that you would like to tell us about. Any exciting talks kind of that are in your head that are on your future horizon.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. That's so fun.
Great. I'd love to.
Okay. I love to dance, because when I finally realized I had a body, I like to move. Oh, look at this. There's something below my head. I actually realized I loved moving it. And I realized, oh my gosh, like I'm a dancer. Not like, you would laugh maybe. I don't know. Who cares?
She's a dancer.
Anyway, so I get to put together salsa and sensuality. And so on Saturday, we're doing our first of, I've got a Cuban band that is like actually great. Their voices are awesome. And so we're going to do a combo where I get to, we eat good food. Yeah. We talk about sensuality and do a dance lesson and like weave in, like how does like a partner dance actually mimic our incapacity in the bedroom and our possibility in the bedroom, right? Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then there's a party after. So obviously. That's like super fun. So that's one thing. So I get to do a talk woven into food and dancing, like my bliss. Yeah. And then I also, because I am a parent, I have a 7 and 11-year-old, and someone said to me that's like a store, but yeah, anyway. So I have 2 daughters, and so I'm very conscious of how I'm teaching them about this whole conversation. I haven't passed the vibrator over yet.
Maybe in the next couple of years.
Well, now I'm going. Clearly, that's tomorrow. So it's tomorrow's lesson. Poor children. I'm so sorry. Also, and grandmom. Okay.
Love you, Mom.
I love you, Mom. Anyway, so we're doing like there's a group of us ladies who just all aspects of life, how parents can thrive. Mm-hmm. So I get to talk to them about how can you talk to your kids about, I use birds and bees because it's safer. Yeah. About with ease. Like how can you do birds that?
And bees with ease.
Yeah, so it's not like it's even starting at the level of like, okay, why are we not talking about this?
That's a great.
It's not even the there's all kinds of great resources. Mm-hmm. I'm not like going to say, okay, great, go talk about this. Go to that website. That's great, but why are you not going to the website? Why are you concerned about even talking to this with your partner?
Yeah, what's behind
cracks? So we just talk about
silence.
Yes, it's really again about opening the conversation. Yeah. So that's on June 9th. We're gonna be doing a workshop for all kinds of different topics. It's not just that. I get to talk.
Are you able to give us just
where to find
a condensed version of that? Because that's so interesting. Because I think we talk a lot about that, being young women and how you can talk to your kids and help them along their sex and spirituality journey.
So let me think if I can. I know there's 5 points I usually talk about. I may not remember them off the top, but the first one is literally align with your own values. So get a sense of what your values are, and then really understand that. So when I say core values, I'm saying core values, the things that you would live and die for. Mm-hmm. They're not beliefs. They're actually beliefs are things that you assess as you go along. You learn new ideas and things, and you change your beliefs going on. Core values are like an essence of who you are.
So like what, for example?
Like for me, honor. Mm-hmm. Like I want to honor others, and I want to be honored. That's something that really, really matters to me. Fun also. Yeah. Really matters. I want my life to be. So I live and die for. Would I die for fun? I might. I think I would. Yeah. So it's like that. Things that really you anchor your life on. Okay. And those are the things you would give to your kids. Like I would like my kids to be honorable citizens. Mm-hmm. I've never said that word. That
sounded weird.
It's weird. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So that's what I'm saying by values. And so if we really get that we're trying to impart something to our kids, that's blended in when you're trying to talk to them about sex. Okay. So often sex gets attached with morality. Yeah. I'm trying to actually detach it from right, and that's right and wrong. I'm trying to have us detach from right and wrong and actually realize it's really about our core values we're trying to impart. We want our kids to grow up with really amazing values, which will have them love their life, right? So that's the first. It seems so far removed from sex, but it's actually one of the things that had your mom send you to a psychotherapist, right? Because a value of hers was that, well, I don't know, I'm totally making up. Your mom's sorry.
What you're detracting. This is him. what you're detracting from it. What you're getting from it.
Yeah, is that like a value of hers? Is that I don't know. I'm totally making this up, and I can't even think of what. I don't know what would be a value that would have her send you.
Probably
healing and health.
Yeah.
Yes, right. And so for now,
she used to be a nurse.
Oh, see. I'm really good at this.
You intuited something there.
Right. So, but for you, it was actually like a make wrong thing. And so it came across. So now I also tell parents to really realize that your kids have their own core values and they may differ. And as they go through stages, especially growing up, they're not aware of their values. They're actually determining them. So if she could have known that your value was fun, let's guess.
Yeah, it is.
Again, also very intuitive. So then she would maybe have taken you to the psychotherapist, but you're like, oh, I've met this. I'm trying to make psychotherapy fun now.
Play therapy. Play therapy.
Play therapy. Thank you. Oh my
There we
gosh. So
go.
she would have taken you to an art therapist or like music therapy or player yes, exactly. So then it would have aligned. You wouldn't have been made wrong about it. She would have felt great. So that's actually one of the very first things I have people get clear on, that you're operating from trying to put values into your child's life.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I mean, that's just a touch.
Oh,
so
I
yeah.
love it. That's
Yeah.
great. A great place to start
Okay.
for parents.
Yeah.
Sex positive parents who are like,
Yes.
I want to, but how?
Right.
And where can they find out how to actually take that
Yeah, my Facebook page is Gourmet Sex Life.
gourmet sex life?
Yes.
Great.
And so all my events are there. And I'm really committed to doing virtual because we're so busy.
Yes.
And so oftentimes one of the big reasons we don't actually have the sex life we want is because we don't make time for it. How often of us make time for self-pleasure?
Yeah.
I'm on a self-pleasure challenge because I don't make time for it. I committed to 30 days of 8 minutes of self-pleasure for a month. Sounds like nothing, and yet that's like monumental.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
like a mom, business owner,
Yes.
whatever, try to have a life. And
Yeah.
so
coming on
So-
podcasts,
right,
talking about sex and
lots of-
religion.
yeah.
When am I going to
So-
get home and masturbate?
All right.
Yeah.
It's like coming in my alarm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see everything there, but why I'm saying that is because even that parenting talk, I'm doing it virtually, and I'm even
Right.
doing like I'm not the Udemy type courses, like online, okay, like, and I have another one that I'm doing on how do you actually create a soulful sex life. So
Right.
like because I'm doing 3 like short little courses. They're
Right.
all online, so you can get started. You don't have to try to like match your schedule with whatever event I have a whim to host.
Create.
And then you come find me, and like, yeah, that's annoying.
You can
and
do
also,
it just
yeah.
right from home. From
Yeah,
your
yeah.
couch.
So
great.
yeah, I love that. I'm picturing people on their couches dealing with like masturbating and reading the Bible. That's what went through my brain.
Yeah.
That was weird. Okay, that's probably never happening.
Maybe. I mean, I
could,
had
though.
Yeah,
It could.
I mean, I had a great. I've got to mention this at my last bedpost show because I do a stage version of this show where it's like a variety sex positive variety show.
I love that.
So I had Roman Hands, hey Roman, do a routine that he was in a priest outfit, and he had a glittery Bible, and it ended up going to this place of like him grabbing a flogger and like self-flagellating, is it called?
Yes.
Something like that, where they like whip their own back, and then he got a volunteer from the audience.
I
So
love
like
it.
this adorable, like 50-year-old, 55-year-old
that's the
woman
best.
to come up and flog him on his butt, and he was like, "One more, really hard," and she'd be like, and he's like, "Come on, get it." It was so fun.
Because I actually love that there is so much material from religion.
Yeah.
That's why we were mocking it at the beginning. Because if you can actually get lighthearted, which most of us, there's
Get
an
to a
element of
place of-
lightheartedness and there's an element of like seriously pain. Like there is
Yes.
like, so it's both.
Deep.
And we laugh because it's painful.
We laugh because we don't want to cry. No, but yeah, that's a great, also another great thing to kind of end on. That like, yeah, religion give you all types of masturbation fodder, kink fodder,
Right.
creative stuff. Like, oh yeah, I've wanted to do kind of a religious themed burlesque routine for a long time. Like,
yeah.
because it's a lot of tabooness.
Yeah.
Like as we're saying, yeah, it's real pain that's
Yes.
there, but also it's like can be kind of fun that it's kind of bad. to
And it
do
can